Hi everyone, welcome to the second day of Automotive Logistics and Supply Chain Digital Strategies Europe here in Munich. As you can see, a bustling event behind me. Today has been a deep dive further into digital strategies, but also very strongly focused on implementation. What have been real examples of use cases, of tools, of process steps that can be taken today or in the next days to advance digitalization in supply chain, to advance master data strategy, and to achieve more of the goals. We heard from Thorsten Sommer from Volkswagen Group, basically about how important it is to just start. There's never a shortage of data in the supply chain, and so how you structure that data, analyze that data is important, but not to be overwhelmed by it. Start with something defined, whether it's a plant or whether it's a route, and start to analyze that. And if what you harvest today, you can sow later in areas like artificial intelligence and predictive analytics. And Thorsten gave some really good examples of what Volkswagen Group is doing, tools that they're using ranging from specific master data strategy software through to the Container X consortium. We heard from Paulina Schmires from JLR, who's leading a big digital transformation across manufacturing, supply chain, and procurement with product lifecycle management systems, cloud ERP. But an important step in that journey, which JLR has realized, is of course you do need use cases and you need to focus on your users. How are they using these systems? What changes are they bringing to the system and why? And importantly, if they change the system, is it an improvement that can be shared with everybody else? So JLR has instituted Revive, which is an initiative to work more with the users of these systems and capture what they're doing and again pass on those changes. But that's alongside making real progress in the company's ambitions. For example, the virtual bill of materials that we've heard about from JLR over the last year, specifically from Paulina, is now implemented in a number of different applications. And there's some real benefits that we're seeing for material planners and soon increasingly for logistics as they can influence more decisions and understand change management processes even better. We heard from Schaeffler's Tamo Hilgolo about a new transport ecosystem management tool that the company has developed and implemented. This is a great example of a bottom-up innovation, let's say driven both from the top and from employees to put in a new transport management system, working across providers, understanding the full ecosystem to bring benefits. We also heard from Toyota's JC DeVille, specifically on projects to digitalize vehicle logistics in a really fascinating session about leadership in digitalization. So working specifically in areas in supply chain planning, network optimization, as well as in accessorization, digital tools, for example, to help staff work faster, onboard and train, using digital documents. Perhaps in some cases simple steps, but very transformative in standardizing processes and important for Toyota, bringing Kaizen or continuous improvement into digital processes as well. And we finished the day looking ahead. Europe is at a time of great uncertainty, be it the market, the pace of electrification, uncertainty at suppliers, financial issues. How can we use digital tools to better anticipate some of these challenges, to mitigate them, and work with them? Marian Gillich from Daimler Truck, who's responsible for supplier risk management, talked about the strategy that the truck maker is employing to assess its suppliers, anticipate financial risk, measure performance better, a range of digital tools, as well as processes and consequent management that are really important. Simon Inskip from JLR, who's working to implement transformation, also raised the importance of supply chain mapping up to the tier N level, both to manage compliance regulations, which are becoming ever more complex, from a battery passport to deforestation regulations to much more to come. But once you've mapped the supply chain for regulatory purposes, you can do so much with that data. You can do so much to better anticipate risk and change. So you have to use that as a starting point, as Thorsten Sommer from Volkswagen also said, to gain further advantages. And really that's what this conference and digital strategies is all about. Understanding a change in one place that we can scale elsewhere. This has been a fantastic second edition of the event. We would love to see this evolution, hearing more stories from OEMs, tier ones, and logistics providers in terms of their digitalization journey, sharing best practice and benchmarking. You can read a lot more about the event on our blog and on our website, where we're sharing more content from the event, red sofa video interviews you will be seeing over the coming days and weeks with many of our leading speakers and experts at the event sharing more insights. And of course, the journey doesn't stop here. In 2025, we'll have a series of live streams focusing on digitalization topics. We'll be in Nashville for Digital Strategies North America, June 8th through 9th, and we'll be right back here in Munich at the end of 2025 with the third installation of Digital Strategies Europe. So we can't wait to take you along for every step of this journey and share the best practice with you. So thanks for being with us, and we'll see you real soon.